90,000 people will be out there talking about it. These guys don't talk. I'm promoting the fight.
Is that fight happening in Vegas still? Because
I'll let you guys know when it's time to let you know.
Regarding this TKO boxing thing, it did seem kind of interesting because I know that there was the Netflix upfronts, and I believe there were rumors that perhaps something was going to happen there with this Canelo and Crawford event. Turkey was pretty big on making it clear that you would be the head promoter, and then he did say actually you were going to be head promoter, and they didn't have a broadcaster, and then it was actually Sellers going to promote it, and it's going to be DAZN pay-per-view, Ring Magazine, all of that stuff.
What happens when boxing's smartest tactician faces Mexico's pound-for-pound king? You get one of the most shocking moments in modern boxing history at the Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Bud.
It's their levels and their stars and superstars. Okay, and they made the championship, not the championship made them.
This wasn't just a press conference. It was a message, a warning, and a mind game. And guess what? Terence Crawford won this round. Let's break it down. The event took place in Las Vegas. Styled like a boxing Super Bowl, people expected basic. Trash.
Because we are true fighters. Yeah, true fighters. True fighters. True, yeah, of course. No, not YouTuber fighters. Huh? Not YouTuber fighters. Yeah.
They need to talk and talk about the fight because they want to say something. The people know we are great fighters. They want to put a great fight.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I am sure. I am sure in the end in the middle of September we will have one of the greatest fights ever happen in boxing. And I am sure. I am sure.
And fist up. Terence, good. Excellent. Great. Excellent. Wonderful.
But Crawford showed up ready for war. While Canelo stayed calm, Crawford grabbed the mic and delivered a cold, sharp message. You're in your prime, and I'm in mine. But I'm smarter, I'm stronger, and I've never been beaten. Canelo didn't respond, but the world definitely felt it. This fight isn't just boxing anymore, it's a massive crossover event. With Netflix, DAZN, UFC, and
let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it. And lost fight number 2. Trained him for Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
Canelo Alvarez, 34, just came off a big win over Jaime Munguia and still holds all 4 super middleweight titles.
He boxed a little bit too much, defensive minded a little bit too much. Right hand to the body there, Canelo. Ultra elusive, if you want to call it that, and Harrison and Lara, right hand.
But here's the crazy part. Crawford is jumping up to weight classes to fight him. That's not a step, it's a giant leap. People forget Crawford started at lightweight. He's been moving up slowly and winning, but now he's entering Canelo's territory, super middleweight. That's where Canelo dominates, not just with size, but with power and control. Still, Crawford isn't scared. He's coming to hunt.
I'm saying at once.
Right.
I'm saying I started at 135.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, say if Canelo was the champion at 147 to go up once.
Right, in one jump.
Yeah, in one jump.
It's a big jump, too. 21 pounds. A lot of weight.
Now let's talk about that press conference shock. Most thought Crawford would stay quiet, especially since he's giving up size. But instead, he went all in calling out Canelo for avoiding him, mocking his past opponents and pulling out receipts.
Every time I see him, he'll come and be like, Canelo.
You're right. Yeah, you know how Bill do it, too.
Every time, I be like, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
So every time he say that, you know, I just be like gradually getting into like looking at like, okay. And he's not that big. You know, he heavy, but he not that big.
Right.
You know, and I'm just like, all right. I'm laughing, but at the same time, it started hitting me like, all right, man, maybe he on to something. You know, and then I started sizing him up, and I'm like, all right, well, Canelo 5'7", you know, my arm's longer.
Yeah.
You know, he's strong, I'm strong.
Right.
You know, it'd be, to me, skill for skill.
Right.
You know, because Canelo not the biggest 168 fighter. So I just started looking into it, and I'm like, man.
Canelo didn't say much, but his eyes said everything. We've seen this before when Billy Joe Saunders or Caleb Plant tried to rattle him. Canelo usually answers with body shots and brutal knockouts, but Crawford is smarter and more dangerous than those guys.
I've been beating up big dudes all my
Because they underestimate your blood.
It's just, even if they didn't, I'm going to beat you up. You know, I can fight.
Right.
You know, so if you watch, like, all these dudes bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't care. But I'm going to find a way to win, no matter what.
In September, are you going to pull this? I shook up the world. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely going to be, you know what I mean, one of the moments, you know. I need the doubters to fuel me. What you think he'll do if he go up 2 more weight classes? I need that, you know, because that's going to make me more focused and turn into a different animal. So I need the people to say, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough, or...
Let's be clear, Crawford didn't just show up out of nowhere. He's been calling out Canelo for years. Even when people said it was too risky, too big, and too crazy, Canelo didn't need to fight. But Crawford never backed down.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't just...
Obviously...
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power. But all those guys that you named is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be.
While Canelo brushed him off, saying there was nothing to prove, Crawford kept training, focused, and quietly preparing.
When you say, I want Canelo, is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh, man, you'll whoop his ass. Like,
yes, man type stuff.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Majimov.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about now.
In every interview and post-fight moment, Crawford made it clear, this isn't about money. It's about legacy. He's not moving up just to go viral. He truly wants to face the best. That mindset is dangerous. He's confident, determined, and motivated by being the underdog.
Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
Just won his debut at 154. Said, if the money's right, we'll fight. Everybody wants that fight. What do you feel about that matchup? People saying the weight, all this stuff. How do you feel about that?
You know, everybody wants to fight me. Everybody calling me out and everything. And, you know, like I say, I have nothing to win with Crawford. 2-3 weights class less than me. But if the money is right, why not? Right? Why not? But look, I'm focused 100% on Berlanga. I know I have a challenge in front. I never overlooking any fighter. So I'm focused 100% in this, and then we'll see.
Still, not everyone believes the Crawford hype. Boxing legend Shane Mosley warned that Crawford's heart might be bigger than his body, and that could be a problem. He said if Crawford tries to stand and trade punches with Canelo, he's finished. Size matters, and Canelo is built like a tank at 168 pounds. But this fight is bigger than belts. It's about greatness, legacy, and pride. If Crawford beats Canelo, he could become the best of this generation, and he knows it.
Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but you know, like I say, he's weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know what happened.
Yeah.
Remember when people said Errol Spence would stop Crawford? Instead, Crawford dominated him and turned him into a meme. That win changed everything. Now he's trying to do the same at 168, but this time, it's a whole new challenge.
When did it come to a point? How long ago was it for yourself when you realised that the Canelo Alvarez fight is a possibility for you?
Just looking over the landscape of boxing and the opportunities and the accomplishment that Canelo had, and you know, sizing them up and things like that. I know we ain't never been in the ring before, but you know, it's a great opportunity for me in my career.
And that idea of yourself of chasing greatness, inside, how much does that excite you over that with it all together, that idea of chasing greatness? It's always something you've done, to do that sort of stepping up in weights. How much is that an exciting proposition for you?
Oh, it's very exciting. It's like throwing gasoline on a bucket of fire. You know, I'm very competitive, and I'm looking to be competitive in a fight in September.
And don't forget the entertainment side. With Dana White involved, this will be the most hyped boxing event in years. Think lights, fireworks, WrestleMania-style entrances, and a global Netflix stream. The press tour includes Saudi Arabia, New York, and Las Vegas. This isn't just a fight, it's an international event. Crawford has always been the underdog, and even though people doubt him because of his size, his skills are next level. He's got the best timing, the nastiest, counters, and crazy footwork.
I can't go down anymore. But you know, like he say, you know, when they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight.
Okay,
He deserve it. He deserve it. I like Spence, but you know, I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is fighter is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit for that.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk skills. Crawford isn't just smooth, he's surgical. He can switch stances mid-fight, has elite footwork, and reads opponents like a computer. His timing is perfect. He can counter from the back foot, walk you down with pressure, or bait you in with feints and strike with precision. His punch placement is smart, not just strong. And defensively, he's hard to hit. Crawford isn't just trying to survive at 168, he's planning to dominate. Funny enough, when Canelo fought Mayweather, Canelo was the young, strong, but raw fighter. Now the roles are reversed. Crawford is the polished killer with elite IQ. And if Canelo underestimates him, he's in for a rude awakening. That's why fans are split. Canelo fans say this is an easy win because of size and power, but others aren't so sure. Crawford supporters and many boxing experts say he's pound for pound #1 for a reason. They say his talent, speed, and boxing IQ make him a real threat. This isn't just a fight. It's a clash of eras, styles, and legacies. And after the press conference, many believe Crawford already has the mental edge. Some fans think he's been secretly bulking for over a year, preparing while teasing Canelo online. Others think Canelo only took the fight because of pressure from Netflix and Saudi Arabia. Either way, it's happening September 13th, Allegiant Stadium. No more excuses.
Are you still favoring Crawford in the fight, or has your opinion changed?
No, I mean, I've always favoured Canelo in the fight.
Well, I've heard that you want Canelo to win, but you
of
feel
course, yeah. I like Terence. I think, but I've worked a lot with Canelo, and I think just because of what I saw in Riyadh and because of the threat, and he's getting on as well, Crawford, but it's just like the mindset of Crawford. Like, there's no doubt in Terence Crawford's mind that he wins this fight. And when you spend a bit of time with him, you kind of start buying into that. And I guess that's what happened in Riyadh, because I travelled with him to the fight, and but it's a 50-50 fight. I think gun to head, I'm probably picking Crawford right now. But I want Canelo to win. And he can win for sure. But Terence is going to make it really tricky and awkward for him. And I don't think he's going to like that kind of fight.
So who's really ready? Will Canelo's power, experience, and pressure be too much? Or will Crawford's speed, accuracy, and intelligence lead to one of the biggest upsets in boxing history? One thing is clear after that press conference: this is more than hype. This is war.